Good morning to all traders and welcome to another market insights video on FX minus today. It is the Friday, of course, the 19th of February is the last trading session of the week, and it is probably going to be quite market moving. Now, we talked about inflation over the past few sessions. Concerns are rising in general in US, in the European Union, in the UK, in Australia, in Canada, due to the stimulus measures, of course, taken over the past few months. But while this is happening, jobless claims are the ones that they're reminding, in the US at least, the effect of the lockdowns are having to the labor market. Despite, of course, COVID-19 cases are depreciating in the US, but globally speaking as well, there is still a lot of work to be done to even consider reopening certain geographies, and that includes, of course, the US. Contrary, though, Boris Johnson prepares to announce his own plan how the UK is going to exit from the lockdown on Monday, and that has directed flows from the dollar towards riskier assets, including the pound, of course, and also emerging markets, right? Now, the UK is the truth that has jumped about 17 million people so far, and they are leading the vaccination, we can just call it race. Thus, they also lead in the return to normalcy, okay? Now, with that said, and since we're doing the minus today, I'm going to start with euro against the pound. Then we're going to have a look at euro against yen, and one of the picks from the emerging markets, dollar against the Mexican peso. On euro pound, guys, you very well know that I was expecting this move to end. Actually, it was probably higher up around the 87.40 or so, because I was in a scenario suggesting that this is wave one and this is wave two, and I was expecting three. As you can see, I've now changed that due to the break to new lows. Those lows invalidate that scenario, which means it was wrong. So for that reason, we are looking at a recount right now. Still, we are in primary wave one. However, all this move over here, it's now seen as a correction in primary wave two. This suggests that we're not supposed to go below wave one if we still want this to remain impulsive, of course, right? Because an impulse cannot be taken into consideration when wave four enters the territory of wave one, okay? And I doubt this is going to be a motive wave, to be honest, because this correction is quite lasting, long-lasting, for, well, nearly a year, to be honest, correction. Okay, so it could just even bottom off in a year. This is the 90th of March. So, going back to this, I'm looking at the correction as a W, X, and Y. Okay, it's a double three. Okay, a double zigzag, actually. So down on this last wave C, we've had a leading diagonal in wave A, we've done wave B, and then we initiated wave C, wave one of C, with a leading diagonal again. We ended wave two, and it looks like to me that wave three was done just a bit longer than the 100 extension, and then four was done as well. And I believe this is the last wave five that is going to get us perhaps even down to the support level, but it could potentially go to the 0.8626 as well, where it could be a case, yeah, that wave three ended here and we're going to finish here, or wave three is going to end here. Then we're going to get a correction and then a continuation down to take out this support level. Okay, so in either case, I see more downside in the short term, either way. Now, let's go quickly on euro against the yen. I think it was a couple of weeks ago we looked at this scenario as well. Due to the structure that developed around this area over here, I changed my view as well here because I was looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 1, and then I was expecting 2 and 3. However, this is certainly not a good looking impulse. So instead now, I'm looking at this as a motive wave, okay, in minor wave 1. I'm looking at this as some sort of leading diagonal, okay, a corrective one as well, with ABC, ABC, and ABC. Okay, probably coming into end over here. This is now a very shallow correction in minor wave 2, and I'm expecting this to be the continuation on the upside. So I expect this to be the beginning of the impulse wave 3, okay? And to be honest, it looks like to me that this is again acting like some sort of leading diagonal even in the lower degree. That would suggest, of course, if we start with a leading diagonal, that wave 3 is likely to be impulsive, is likely to be strong, okay? Now, in case we do not move higher, it could be a scenario where, well, I can give you two. One is A, B, and a C. It's going to be a flat in wave 2, expanded flat, so we get a better retracement as well in this higher degree correction. Or the other scenario could be that, wave 1 is going to end over here, okay? Which means, we're going to see, this is like A, B, and a C, okay? So these are the scenarios I'm actually seeing for the Euro-Yen at this particular moment. And last, let's have a quick look also on dollar against the Mexican peso. I think it's been a few weeks that we haven't looked at it. Despite that, of course, that doesn't change much, and our scenario remains the same. Actually, I had to recount this move over here because with the new fresh low here down, yeah, this to me looks like a very, very nice expanding flat, okay? Because we've had a new low here, which can be considered as wave B because, well, we've got impulses over here up to that level, but then here is where we start correcting, which means, guys, that if this is indeed a correction in an expanded flat pattern, then we're going to go up to the 2133, okay? Now, we're gonna get then wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. We can perhaps even count to see where exactly we're going. Wave 1 and 2. Okay, so you can see that wave 1 can equal to, wave 3 can equal to wave 1 over here at around 21 level, 2190, 2090, sorry, and then wave 5 can literally stop at the cluster between the 138 Fibonacci extension and the 61.8 Fibonacci expansion of the expanding flat. That is, of course, the target when we have such a pattern to take into account. Once we complete this move, okay, then I will be looking for another leg down, the last leg down, to complete the cycle wave 4 of this correction and then move all the way up, okay? So in the long term, we are more bullish than we are bearish, okay, guys? So this will be all for the day and for the week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you have also an alternative scenario in mind, post it and I will respond to that. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the weekend and we will see you again on Monday.